Hi guys.
Welcome back to the Bone Bookshelf.
We're doing July's State of the Bookshelf, which unfortunately last month was no reading really happened.
Yeah, last month was pretty hectic.
Yeah, so I only read one book last month, and that was Grace and Glory. So, which is kind of sad. I've been in a book slump a little bit. So I've bought a whole bunch of ebooks and read a couple of pages, and it's like I'm not feeling it, and I'll stop. I've even tried picking up a few other books here, read a few chapters, stopped. So, yeah.
I've made a little bit more headway on my book. I'm close to done with it, but I haven't really been reading a whole lot. Like, running to doctor's appointments constantly, and surprisingly haven't had an option to read in waiting rooms because I haven't actually been waiting that long in the waiting room. Stuck there all day, but still managed not to have time to be able to read.
That's the sad thing. But yeah, so I did finish a book this morning while I was getting ready for work. I did finish Blessed Monsters, which is the third book in the Something Dark and Holy series. I will not be doing a review for it. Like I said in the previous State of the Bookshelf, I wanted to finish it because I had already spent money on it, and I don't want my money to go to waste. But other than that, I don't really want to give any recognition to the author for that. So it's done. Hi, boogers. One of the ebooks that has kind of helped with my book slump, is Hollowed Heathens by Nicole. What's her last name? Fiorina. Nicole Fiorina. I'm pretty sure I just butchered her name. But so far it's actually really freaking good. I like it. I found myself, that's what I'm reading more often than not when I have downtime, especially at work. So yeah, it's definitely captivated me. It's really good. I have no idea if this is going to be a series. I tried to find some information on it after I bought it to see if it was a series or a duology or anything like that, and I got that there's a YA version of the same book, but that's kind of it. So I don't know. We'll have to kind of just wait and see. But I am rereading a series by Rachel Vincent right now. It's one that I haven't read in a really long time. It's oh my gosh. Hang on a minute. I'm going to butcher the title if I don't say it. The Stars Never Rise, which is really awesome. It's a duology following a 17-year-old who lives in a dystopia that happened. That's a dystopia that's set in the future. That there was a demon apocalypse, and the church. I say that because it's like a government entity as well, has basically stepped in and done the greater good thing, and
Let me guess, butchered it.
What do you mean?
Butchered the greater good thing.
Oh yeah, totally. They stepped in and made they're the law now. What the church has jurisdiction over everything. In order to get married, you have to, of course, have a marriage license. You have to have a parenting license in order to get pregnant. There's nothing going on. Nothing.
Everything has to be approved.
Yeah, everything has to be approved, and the well of souls is run dry, and yeah, I'm doing a really bad review or synopsis of this, but yeah, it's really freaking good. I love it. It's Rachel Vincent. I'm gonna love it no matter what. But it's really awesome, and I'm powering through that one pretty quickly.
I'm pretty excited about some books coming out. Jonathan Mayberry, of course, has, I think it's actually out now, Relentless. It's either out or literally about to be released. I forgot which. I finally broke down and went ahead and decided which version of Desert Prince I'm getting, and went ahead and ordered the British version from Waterstones. So I am getting a signed copy, hardcover copy of that, with the beautiful UK cover.
Speaking of signed books, Rachel Vincent has a new book coming out at the end of this month. It's, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. Uno momento, por favor.
I wasn't either. I did find out that the third book in the Skyward series is finally ready for publication, and it's supposed to come out later this year in November. So finally can get the third book of that.
Boogers. It's Red Wolf by Rachel Vincent. It comes out the 27th. And ouch, stop, dude, that hurts. It's a retelling.
You can be in the video.
It's a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm getting a signed copy. And she's also doing a Zoom meeting for the release, like she did with Every Single Lie. And I'm super excited. I bought my ticket for that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I gotta block that day off just so I can make sure that I'm there for it. Like, I'm super excited. I love it. She's, like I said, she's my favorite author. I will buy everything and anything from her, and any chance I can get to meet her, I'm right there at it. So, yay.
So what's your reading number up to compared to your goal now?
This morning was book 29, so I'm falling behind. June kicked my ass on not reading.
Yeah, you're still not falling behind as bad as me.
I don't think I'm going to be making my book goal. Unless by some chance, I just start reading through a crap ton of books. Like, I was thinking about reading the Twilight series, but it's not holding my interest right now, which is not a bad thing. It's not a good thing either. It's not a bad thing. So I was thinking maybe shelving that one and starting to read Thorny Glass. I haven't reread that one in a long time, and I know that one's a real big series, and then maybe doing Cassandra Clare.
It's like, for me, with me having fallen behind, I was, like, part of the reason I was going kind of slow with the current book is I haven't done reviews for Daylight War. I'm now on Desert Spear. I'm like halfway done with it, maybe 3/4. I was originally planning on trying to do a review for all of the books, and so I was hesitant to get too far into the book and end up having stuff confused when I go to do the review. I was getting really close to finishing this one. It's like I still haven't reviewed these ones. I need to slow down. I think I'm just gonna review the last of the series altogether.
I mean, that's kind of what I did for when we had those months of not doing this, and I had, like, just kind of did random reviews right then and there.
It's like, I need to stop worrying, especially when it's a series. I know I'm finishing the whole series. I need to start doing more reviewing the series whenever I'm having issues of not being able to do a review for the individual book, because I feel like I'm limiting on how much I can read by worrying about reviewing the book individually, because I can't do like you and do 3 different books at the same time and then keep it straight for a review.
That's easy for me.
I'm really excited for Desert Prince, which is coming out. Continuation of the series, technically. But also looking forward to reading Evan Winters. We finally found it. Figured out where I put it.
As you can see, I got Jennifer Armentrout's Covenant series. So,
tried real hard to get them directly from.
Oh my gosh! Like
Jennifer Armentrout.
Yeah, because her store, online store, opened up on the 28th, and I mean, I was right there on top of it. I was like 10 minutes early. I was sitting on my bed with my debit card in hand. And it's like, I'm all set. And I knew that books were going to go fast. I knew things were going to go fast because she doesn't have just books. It's apparel and, stickers and buttons and pins and magnets. And she had like a dagger letter opener from the Blood and Ash series and all that stuff. But like this, I really wanted to get this series signed. I was super freaking excited about this. And there was a glitch in the system, so it took like 10 minutes for any and all the items to show up. And then, I mean, one after another, things just started selling out. I'm just like, no. And like, I knew I should have done individual purchases, but I didn't want my bank card to freak out and be like, you have like 20 transactions going on from the same place. Is this suspicious or not? So I cut my losses. I did get 2 shirts. One is the original OG book boyfriend shirt, so it has Aiden and Seth and Damon and I think Luke and oh my god, I know I'm thinking missing someone else, but I can't think of it from the top of my head. And then I have a Roth's on there, and I think Zane. Jump.
Fine.
But yeah, Roth and Zane are on there, and then I had to get a Team Roth shirt as well because, like I said in my review for Grace and Glory, I'm Team Roth. Why wouldn't I be? No stuff in my books, fool.
Yeah.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But yeah, so unfortunately these ones aren't signed. But that's okay. She's opening her bookstore again in like for the fall winter-ish area or time frame. So I'm excited. Maybe I can get the spin-off series for this series, which I think is the Titans, and it follows Seth. Which is a big deal. So maybe I'll try again. If not, I'll just get a couple more shirts and I'll call it even and all that good stuff. So, I did see an announcement by Jennifer Armentrout. A Polycon is happening next year in end of July, and I so badly want to go. Like, it's in DC, and I don't care what I have to do. I'm saying I'm going. I'm going to this because I want to meet her. I want to be surrounded by books and authors. It'll be my very first book con. I think I should go. I'm going.
It's kind of like I really want to... I think it's Emerald City Comic Con. I really want to go to because that's one of the ones that Brent Weeks almost always manages to make it to. Might be my only chance to actually meet him. Making one of those.
Hey, we can do, I would say, a road trip, but knowing my bladder, we'll never make it.
No.
We'll have to fly.
Yeah.
I don't do good on road trips. I'm an annoyance to everybody in the car. That's a side story. But anyways, so yeah, some good announcements have definitely happened. Really excited about a Polycon. It's happening next year, like I said. I just keep telling myself, I'm going to this. It's over the weekend. I'll be fine. We can rent a room in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I can be there from open until close. I can attend panels. My God, I'll be fine. Well, my bank account won't be fine, but I'll be fine. But yeah, so. Other than that, that's kind of it. I'm reading The Stars Never Rise and Hallowed Heathens right now. So.
We ever actually going to get back to Brent Weeks and Lightbringer?
Yes. Oh, speaking of, I am reading listening to another book. If It Bleeds. I'm doing a buddy read. I'm with Amy on If It Bleeds by Stephen King, and it's a short story novel. There's a few short stories in there. But yeah, we'll get back to Brent Weeks.
Yes. We need to finish out the series, and then you need to pick the combined reading to the best.
Oh, Jesus. I have so many to choose from.
We have to finish this one first.
I know. But yeah, so I'm doing that. There's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, and then I have another buddy read going to be happening at some point, maybe by the end of summer. So one of my friends that I work with, Stephanie, who also was encouraging us to redo this. She reads a lot like true crime, and then I like true crime as well. So I've never read Helter Skelter. I've seen the movie a lot when I was growing up. So we're going to read Helter Skelter. So I'm gonna give that a shot and see how that works. But yeah, so it's a little super rambly, sorry. But yeah.
Hopefully here soon we'll actually get back on track towards our book goals and get a little bit more in the swing of reading like we usually would.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right. Until next time.
Yeah. Until next time, we'll catch y'all later.
Comment and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. And we'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.